This is Gerald Clark with you, Seventh Planet Broadcasting on February 22nd, 2018. Recently, I saw an article discussing some new finds in the Mayan biosphere in northern Guatemala. So I'm going to shift over and show you a little bit of the pictures while we talk about this for a second. And I'm going to turn off the audio so that well, let's leave it on. It's just some music for now. Anyway, the reason the Mayan culture was so important to me was because it looks like Thoth was the founder of it. So take a look.
Archaeologists in Guatemala have uncovered an unprecedented network of 60,000 ancient Mayan features such as palaces and elevated highways, according to an exclusive report by National Geographic. The discovery is being called Megalopolis, and suggests that we've been vastly underestimating the sophistication of the Mayan civilization at the height of its power 1,200 years ago. Researchers owe the breakthrough to the cutting-edge remote sensing method light detection and ranging, better known as LiDAR.
Okay, so some of the technology they were using sounds like they were using LiDAR. For using an aerial scan, and let's see, I'm going to turn the audio up here and see if I can find a picture of them doing that. Okay, so you can see the area of Guatemala that they're talking about. I'm going to take you in there on Google Earth so you can see it a little bit better. Here's the Mayan biosphere, and apparently these are the complexes they're looking at. Okay, here's another picture from the air. And apparently some of these roads were also raised to take into account for the fact that they had a rainy season and they had to deal with that. So here's some of the artwork and some of the pictures. I don't know where this model came from. I think it's interesting. Anyway, then there was another one here that actually showed a map. And it looks like this El Mirador Basin area is where these new discoveries took place. So, and I'll put the links into these videos in this so you can take a look yourself. But if you go into Google Earth, let's go look at the Mayan Basin. Okay, so up in this area, here's the Mayan Biosphere Reserve. Okay, so it looks like up in this area is where they found it. Now, notice also there's some really odd-looking water features here. Maybe they found. I remember. So what they did is they stripped all this vegetation off digitally. Just erased it and then used the LiDAR results on that to see what they'd get. So I'm not sure exactly what the process was, but apparently they found several. Here's a Tikal, just for you guys who didn't know. Let's make sure we can go 3D. Yeah, so you can see some of the structures here at Tikal. This is the Parque Nacional Tikal in Guatemala. And this one's quite a ways into the jungle. If you back out here a ways and look at where Tikal is relative to, I don't know, some of these areas here. These are more modern, but so this is a pretty piece up into the jungle. Well, this whole area, I guess, is just full of Mayan artifacts. So now they have found something that looks like it was one of the largest occupied civilizations even before the classic Mayan period. So this was I guess they considered this one as 150 AD, and the 250 AD region was the beginning of the classic Mayan period. So very, very fascinating. I'll leave some links to the articles for you all. It's been Gerald Clark 77, or Gerald Clark with 7th Planet Broadcasting, and I'll talk to you guys next time.